death is a funny thing because usually when someone dies, you kind of see either how someone really feels about them. You get to see how real someone was about him, how close he was to him. You also get to see how fake people are about him. But the one thing people don't talk about is how someone, when they die, they get really, really over exaggerated. Now, I've been watching DJ Academics stream. Shout out to Academics. I fucks with him. And I remember while he was talking about XXX Tentacion's death, he called him the Tupac of this generation. Now, he's the first person, and he probably won't be the last person that says that. And I'm here to say no. Also, Dame Dash said it too. And no. I got all the love for XXXTentacion. I thought 17 was a good album. It's not for me because it was kind of depressing. But I did like Jocelyn Flores and Fuck Love. I thought those two were great songs. Question mark, that was a miss. But the song, yeah, with Joey Badass was really good. So that one, I don't want to call it a bad album. It's just not for me. But DJ Academics, and I know he just like recently died for him saying this, but him calling XXXTentacion the Tupac of this generation is really, really, really pushing it. Let's not even go by music wise or matter of fact, we can say music wise. I can't compare his music to Tupac. I know Tupac, he was really about, black empowerment. He was a true Gemini though. Sometimes he'll love women, talk about black empowerment, be getting on business, and then he had that thug life, shoot a nigga in the head persona and all that. I don't know if XXXTentacion was a Gemini though, but I know that Tupac, there was two sides of Tupac. There was, the lovable side, and then there was that I'll fuck a nigga up side. As he has shown that on many occasions with his rebel side. X was a rebel in his own cause, but his music has mostly talked about mental issues. So it reached a good demographic. And especially 17, because a lot of people, when they heard 17, they cried and all that other stuff. And so that's why I don't want, if we could be realistic, I don't want to compare him to Tupac. I'd rather compare him to someone like Kid Cudi, because him and Kid Cudi to me was in that same lane. And him and Kid Cudi was in that same lane where their music is really, because I'm tell the truth, I'm not a big fan of Kid Cudi either. Although his first album was really good, I'm still not a big fan of Kid Cudi. I just thought his music was depressing also, and I didn't really grow up depressed. I grew up a happy kid. I know I lived in the hood. We struggled a lot. I didn't grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth, but we had to struggle, but I was never depressed. I always had family. You always had someone to talk to and all that other stuff. So maybe that's why people like Kid Cudi and XXXTentacion didn't really appeal to me. But saying that, I've heard XXXTentacion's music, and he can rap, especially like on hip hop beat. If you give him like a boom bap hip hop beats, like he had with Joey Badass, he can really rap. If you heard the song Riot, and when I first heard that, I was like, yo, this man is really going in. And to me, if he would have done more songs with that, I can see why people doing it. But he even X said himself he was better than Tupac. He always thought he was better than Tupac. If anything, on the academic stream, he said, I'm better than Tupac. He also thought Biggie was better than Tupac, which also, in my opinion, I also think Biggie is better than Tupac. I may be East Coast biased though. I am East Coast biased, but I still like Pac. Um, but that's another story. Um, X and when Tupac, and I don't think this hurts Tupac because when people want to be unique, they try to use rock music or any other type of music to like put in there. The one reason why I respect Tupac, he put the message in the hip hop beats for someone like me to get and understand. It's like the reason why I was always like not so much into XXXTentacion is like I feel like he tried to be unique. He's one of those people that's like I want to be unique on purpose, where it's not really a problem, but where there's a plan, there's like a foolproof plan, there's something there, and it's 100% foolproof to get you there, and you want to take the long way. And he's that type of guy. XXXTentacion to me is the guy that would take the long way till you get the point. And even though you could tell him all you had to do is go straight, it's just right there. He was like, "Oh, I just wanted to be different." Now that's cool at one point, but in other points it's rather annoying. So rest in peace, X. I don't want people to think I hate X. If you're listening to this, I really think he's one of the most unique artists in this generation. Even if his music never really connected with me, but I don't want people saying he was the Tupac of this generation, because I think there are other artists that are better than X. I'm sorry. It was like, I know he just like recently died and we're like prisoners of the moment right now, but he's not even the best artist in this generation. If we're really talking about it, I would give it to Joey Badass, hell, Earl Sweatshirt, maybe Tyler the Creator, some people are on there. Maybe among the mumble rappers, because I'm not liking all the mumble rappers. He could be better than Uzi, Yachty, and all them niggas. He can rap better than all them niggas, so that's one thing. So, but like, I'm not putting them up against people who like Absol or Schoolboy Q, or even people in my generation, like the Lloyd Banks, the Lupe Fiascos, and all of them artists. So to like end this, rest in peace, X. I'm glad they found your killers, but I'm not. But if you think he's a Tupac of your generation, that's on you. But I'm not even going there with that and calling him the Tupac of my generation. So if you agree with me, share with me on the comment section. And until then, this your boy Skino Fly, and I'm out.
So fly like a soar to the stars, or I could pull your wife with a couple of bars. You see me flying through the city with no wings attached, cause I be doing what I want, cause ain't no strings attached. See high as a kite, a bird, or plane. Just watch me fly from sight like doves and cranes. Say I'm the flyest on the side of the river. My only comp in the mirror. My God telling me it's time to deliver, cause I'm riding